Dude. Oh, watch this.
No, my mom's gonna yell at me.
JC, it's not that big of a deal. You don't have a Puerto Rican mom, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I made tea. And this tea, I wanted to make a video about almost a year ago, but I didn't because I messed up. And I was like, I don't want to do it again and mess up, and then the video doesn't come out. So here I am with Blue Lotus almond butter. No, I'm kidding. It's just a joke. But Blue Lotus, and I put honey, raw honey, by the way. Ooh, wow, organic, homegrown raw honey, crazy. I didn't go. My friend did. Some lime, and it tastes like butt. It really didn't taste good. But I think that's because of what I added. Because of the smell. If that was a candle, bestseller. So I'm patenting it. Don't take it. No, I'm fine. But my dream last night just got me thinking, because one thing I didn't tell you guys about when it came to the whole I can't have superpowers is sending myself into an astral projection from the dream. And what I did was pretty funny. Imagine like a corner, right? This is the ceiling and you're looking at it from the bottom. So this is the wall, this is the wall, and then right here where my finger is, right there. Okay, sorry. Imagine right here, just going in a straight line, is a fan that's spinning, right? So wall, and then a fan that's spinning. What I did is I magnetized my hands, climbed up there, and I started spinning in a circle, just started running really fast. And I started astral projecting. And when I opened my eyes, my hair was like out here. So I thought it was a person, and I freaked out. And then I kind of laughed because, I got scared of my hair. But I want to see what will happen if I can lucid dream through this. This is pretty incredible because the Egyptians used to use this. It's Egyptian Blue Lotus. And I used it for very intense spiritual purposes. It was really cool. This is during my phase when I did the African dream route to heal my heart as well. That was really cool. But I didn't think I did a good job. But right now my eating is solid, my fasting is solid, and my awareness is solid. I'm getting really good at going to sleep aware and being aware through the whole process. So we'll see. I don't know, I'm kind of excited. Hopefully the little update video will be something along the lines of like, guys, I astral projected, oh my god. But no, fine. I want to learn some abilities. That's what I want to do. I want to learn some abilities. I'm getting kind of curious. And the spiritual purpose behind the ability, like the purpose of connecting me with everything else. Or maybe that's a side effect. Who knows? But what I can tell you here is I'm not going to pay $599 to learn how to do aerokinesis. And yes, that's a real price from a real source that I'm not going to name. I'm just going to go to the astrals and I'll figure it out myself. Is that cocky? I kind of sound cocky. I'll work on it. Yeah. Okay, see you guys soon. Woo!
So I have 3 dreams I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you guys about my old job, about an old relationship, and about my family. And the family ones are really cool because it's about how dreams are manifested purely to make you feel better and to kind of work out your idea, which I knew before, but I don't know, just how it happened was cool. So the first one was my job. So for those of you that don't know, I was fired from my last job due to like a little miscommunication towards the end, and also prior to that I had messed up and shown up late. And so this job, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the people. I loved the people there, but the work hours were insane. It was like midnight to 5 a.m. too often for me, and then I'd have to work during the day, and my wall is thin and cars they're loud. I just never slept. I was miserable and I never slept, and I was highly stressed out. So it's pretty chaotic, and I always wondered what would have happened if I stayed, because they changed the scheduling and they changed the hours and all this stuff to where it was like you had more of a routine and more of a life. So I was like, that would have been so cool. But I just was like, okay, it's whatever. But last night, and my dreams were heavily based off of my emotional healing and memory regression meditation that I did last night, because last night I was thinking about that. I was like, dang, I really am kind of trying to relive or make a more routine version life out of what I enjoyed from previous experiences in Eugene. And one of them was my old job, because I really enjoyed the people, and the money really wasn't that bad for how easy it was. So in my dream, I came back, and the store was so nice, and there were new people, and it was so pretty, and they just offered me my job back, and I was like, whoa, okay. And I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot. And they didn't put me in training or anything. It was just like, here's your schedule. And the first 3 days were during the day, and I loved it. I really did. I had a life. I was able to go to work. I was able to talk with people, and then I was able to go home and still have time to do what I wanted to do while the sun was still up. And so the issue came on my fourth shift, which was at 1 a.m. And I remember I had gone to like a friend's house, and I was just out, I just didn't even think about it, about being at work at 1 a.m. because I felt like I had so much time. And as I was walking to work, it just like dawned on me like, oh shoot, what time is it? And it was 1:49 a.m. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And my stomach fell, it clenched, which is again interesting. Because one of the things I was healing about last night was all the moments that I go to work stressed, and just that feeling of stress and having something else control my stress. So I was trying to figure out, was I feeling stressed out of guilt, disappointment, self-hate for myself, all that stuff. So I was just trying to figure it out and trying to get other things to not control my emotional state. But either or, that stress hit me again. And I was like, oh, I feel gross. I don't want to be here now. Like, I'm already getting put on the late night shifts, which is what I didn't want. I'm not even getting fired. I just feel bad about all this. And so it was nice because I also got to fulfill my desire of wanting to leave. I didn't leave that job because I was too scared. I had wanted to leave maybe like 3 or 4 months before getting let go. I just didn't have the courage to. And that was something that was always on my mind. So it was really cool that I was able to go back, experience it in a better way, realize that it truly wasn't for me, and then to just leave. And it was like, let's freaking go. So that's really why I enjoy dreams, is you can play out scenarios pretty darn accurately to how they would go in real life. And you could be like, JC, you didn't go back to your dream. How are you going to know it's going to be like that? Well, in my past experiences, I've dreamt situations almost to a T that hadn't happened yet, but were going to happen, or I wanted them to happen. And how it played out emotionally, almost the exact same way. And physically, almost the exact same way. Don't underestimate the subconscious mind, man. Do not. It's a powerful tool. Okay, so I went back. I decided to leave, right? So I'm at the river, and I'm enjoying the river with people. And this is also really nice because I'm floating down the river, which is something I didn't get to do. So I'm enjoying all that. And then news comes in that one of my old partners, one of my older relationships, she was in town, but she was exploring town with her new lover, which is from up north. So they were doing their thing, and he got me a gift, and it was a hoodie, and it was a really nice hoodie. But I remember I was like, I don't really know what to do with this. Like, do I wear this? Do I not? It's kind of weird. Just like the situation, but I was like, okay, that's fine. I guess I'll wear it. And so I went to go wear it, and as I was leaving, she like barged through the door, and I was like, oh, like, you're here, let's go, like, cool, like, how are you? And I don't know, it just like didn't feel important, which that's not really when you were important to someone and they treat you as like not important, or like their mind is just somewhere else when they see you and they don't see you often. To me, it feels disrespectful, because it's like, where's that same respect? Where's that, Come on now. And so that's kind of how it was. And it was like in my house. And I was just like, oh, that was yucky. Like, I feel gross. And it's funny because with my emotional healing and memory regression meditation last night, I was remembering all the times that would happen, because she doesn't live here now, but she used to. And she used to come to my apartment because me and my roommate, we were really good friends with her. And sometimes it was just like, it was just a flat out disrespectful hangout. And it just left emotional marks within me. And I even feel it right now. It's in my lower intestines as a pressure. And yeah, they gotta work that out. I will work that out. But it was cool because I'd always wondered, like, what if she still lived here? What if I got the opportunity to see her again? And I was thinking, like, if she did come here, more than likely her partner would come by. Like, that's just what it's gonna be. They're a long distance relationship. Of course they're gonna hang out. And it helped me, because one of my biggest things has always been, like, after I'm done with the relationship, I love that person for a long time. I really do. It minimum a year, they're like consistently on my mind. And then after that, that's really when they start to leave. So she's starting to get out of my head a little bit more. And I think that was just a good reminder of how it really was towards the end. It wasn't fairy tale, it wasn't wonderful. Like, it really was like that. She'd come in, we'd talk, it might not be super engaging, it might not be super focused, and she'd go. And that's just how it was. So it was a firm reminder to myself of, like, hey, this is how things were, this is how things more than likely would play out, because she was full of, like, all her bags and stuff and just kind of rushed. And yeah, so then I woke up and I was here and I was just kind of processing the dreams, like, dang, it was pretty cool. And so then I was just kind of feeling bad, man, and I had to start doing these love meditations, these gratitude meditations to bring myself up. And suddenly I'm in my house, I'm with my family, my dog's there, it's almost sundown, the sky is gorgeous. My mom's like, can you go toss the ball with for Ty, which is my dog. And it's kind of nice because I wanted to get some pictures of Ty yesterday, but I never sent the message to my parents, so I got to play with him. And it was just so beautiful because I was aware of the dream state coming in before this. So I knew I could dream if I let myself go. And at that moment, what I was yearning for was just to feel safe, just to feel love, just to feel good. And that's what would have made me feel like that. Being with my family, being at home, being in this place that I feel safe. And that's what happened. The mind literally created this to make me feel better. The mind literally created this to make me feel better. What? And I was able to talk with my little brother. And just seeing him was so cool, and helping him through whatever he was going through. And then I came back here. Like, I remember later thinking, like, okay, I should probably stop dreaming. And then just came back. And I was like, whoa. Because I've been conscious for dreams. But for one to be made so specifically to just make me feel better while I've been conscious of wanting to feel better has not happened before. So that was really cool. And now it just it gives me a new tool to be more aware of my dreams. Lotus, man, love it. Did it work? You know, I'd say yes. I'd say yes because the first dream was super long, super duper long. However, I've had dreams that were stronger just by meditating into them. So, you don't need it. You really don't. But it's fun. It's cool if you want to try it. Just like any herb. You don't need the herbs, but they're cool. They're medicine. They help you. Just don't rely on them. Meditation really is the key. That was awesome. All right, man. My name is JC. Peace.